Hey guys, it's Paige. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute since I've been on my vlog channel. My house has been getting remodeled. As you can see, I'm still missing some trim. We had a couple spots in the house that had a little bit of like mold in them, so we replaced the flooring. So renovations are not my favorite, but that's what went on when I was down in Georgia. So now it's just like getting the last little bit. But I wanted to get on here and kind of do just like a one take, what's on my mind kind of vlog. My mom and I were running some errands today. Her and I went to a town that's about an hour away. It's a bigger city near us. And we were just kind of talking, and I was just talking, you know, my mom and I are very close, and we talk about like everything and anything, and we can get on topics way off. But I was talking to her, and I have a doctor's appointment coming up this week. And I was talking to her about how I need to learn to take my own advice. So I am very, I guess you could say OCD, maybe a little anal. I like things in order. I like things neat, tidy. I like to know where things are. You know, and for part of every job I've ever had, you know, I've been a manager of large retail stores. And I've been in the financial industry for quite a few years, from, you know, being a banker, from being a teller to a banker, loan officer, that kind of thing. That's like my field of work that I've been in for quite a while. And that's the kind of job to where, you know, you have to have your T's crossed, your I's dotted. Everything has to be, you know, dated, like you have to be very meticulous with that kind of stuff. And I'm just a very, OCD sounds bad, but I'm very OCD. When it comes to my meds, I like everything lined up. I like everything organized. My med cabinet, I like to know when everything is. Expiration, like everything. I like to have everything organized. And the one thing I was talking to my mom about today is I told her, I said, you know, I think sometimes I get a little bit of anxiety. And she goes, what do you mean? And I said, you know, I'm a worrier. You know, but I like things, I'm very hard on myself. That's probably the best way to put it. I put, and I'm sorry, the lighting is a little crazy, but it's dark, and I put high expectations on myself. My parents don't have, you know, when I was growing up, my parents were never like, you have to do this. But I'm a goal maker. I am a dreamer, and I don't want to say put a lot of pressure on myself, but I think sometimes I create anxiety for myself. And my mom and I were talking, and she goes, you know, a lot of people who have, whether, you know, it's different disabilities or different things going on, a lot of them do suffer from anxiety. And it came up because I have a friend, couple friends, but I have a friend who was talking to me just the other day about how she was on different kinds of meds, and she was ashamed that she just recently went to a doctor, got put on some anxiety meds, and you know, we were messaging back and forth, and she was a little upset about it. And I had told her, I said, that's, you know, don't beat yourself up over it. Don't be ashamed of it. I said, you know, with your health and the stuff you have going on, like, it's, you know, it's a good thing. Like, don't be too proud. And I was just thinking, I was like, you know, my friend and I just had this conversation just the other day, like a couple days ago. And I was like, you know, I should maybe take my own advice. Not like getting on medicine or stuff, but, you know, maybe in the future, you never know. But like, don't be so hard on yourself. I need to learn myself not to be so hard on myself. I put my expectations for myself so high. And my mind at night doesn't shut off. Like, it's not like I'm not depressed, like none of that. Like, I love my life. I love but I have a hard time relaxing. I never want to disappoint anyone. And my mom and I, we're like this, we have the very same personality. So that's why her and I talk about this all the time. And she's the same way. She is not a people pleaser, but she likes to make everyone happy. She likes to be there for everyone. And, you know, we're grateful that, you know, we have friends to where when stuff goes wrong, I mean, we may not hear from them for a while, but when things go wrong, my mom too, like, we get messages, they vent to us, and, you know, that's a character thing, and I feel so honored, you know, that they trust me enough to where, you know, tell me, you know, can I tell you this? Can I vent off you? And it's just, after our conversation today, I was just thinking, I was like, you know, I should do a post about this, because, you know, there's probably a lot more people who suffer from being too hard on themselves, people who put too much pressure on themselves. You know, you need to learn to just relax a little bit. You know, we have to, and I'm working on this, like, I'm not perfect at this at all. I need to learn to shut my mind off. Like, at night, sometimes, and my doctor's told me this too, he's like, you need sleep. He's like, you need to not worry about other people's problems, worry about, you know, yourself. He goes, I need to not put so much pressure on myself. And that's a hard thing to learn. And, you know, I'm a book reader and all that. So, I mean, I've read books just over the last few months. Girl Wash Your Face, that's by Rachel Hollis. That book is incredible. If you haven't read it, I highly suggest it. But, you know, I think, you know, in today's day and age, we're all so hard on ourselves, and we need to relax a little bit. We need to not be so hard on ourselves. We need to focus on what's going on, not be so anal or OCD, as I always tell myself. And we need to just live in the moment a little bit, be thankful for what we have. You woke up today. You have something to be thankful for. And, you know, that's something that I need to, you know, eat a little bit of my own medicine, you know. I need to work on that. And that's something that it might take time. I'm very used to being hard on myself. Not like hard on myself, but, you know, I set goals for myself, and when I don't achieve them, I get a little upset with myself because, you know, it was written down. I had a date to it. I should have had it done. You know, it's a date. It can be adjusted. You know, it's okay. And, you know, stuff's not predictable. And you cannot, this is the one thing I'm working on myself. You cannot worry about stuff that's not a problem. You know, you can't worry about what if scenarios. It doesn't work. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here and kind of do a little chat and let you guys know where I've been. I have not, you know, gone anywhere. I've been here. It's just things, I say this all the time, which is a bad excuse. Things have been a little busy. But it is, like I said in my last vlog, I believe my last vlog, maybe a vlog or two before, it is my favorite time of year. It is fall time where I live. It is fall time, football time. It is beautiful weather. It's wonderful. I go to the, like I had said, I go to the doctor this week. There's a lot going on. There's some fun things coming up, and I'm excited. I'm excited to document everything and put out some new content. But like always, my Instagram handle is below. My Facebook page is below. Follow them. I am on Instagram and my Facebook page almost daily. I post there quite a bit. So if you need a little positivity in your day, go visit those. But I just wanted to get on here, say a little hi, give you guys a little update, and I'll be back very soon. Bye, guys.